Can you
There we
see?
are.
Hello,
Yeah, I can
hello.
see y'all.
Thank you so much for joining today and making the
Glad to
time.
be here. Thank you.
Yeah, so the community has selected you to win our monthly charity event, and it's going to be what you will be receiving is a check for $4,100 that will be gifted to you. Yeah, so congratulations.
Thank you very much. We're very excited and grateful for this donation. Particularly the areas that it's gonna be used and would reflect that glow from you guys to the community that we serve, since we intend to use that as part of a solar system, so we could put on the house that um, we have just built for children that we rescue from the streets. And so it would also put a glow in the community so they could have light, and kids in those villages would be able to study at night, and at least be able to still function at night, because there, when it's night, and being able to have this fun where we could buy solar panels, we could buy a few batteries to provide at least some lighting during the night. It's a big deal, for the community and for the children. So, with a heart full of gratitude, I thank you all for this very significant contribution.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
so
you are very,
excited.
very, very welcome.
Yeah. And I love just hearing that story that, yeah, it is providing light. It's spreading, that joy and giving you that additional boost to help the kids. It's hard for us to imagine being, in a first world country, that ease of having to flip on a switch and having electricity. So it's wonderful that you're going to be able to provide that for all the children in this new home that you're building. We certainly would love to see updates. You've already shared a couple of pictures in the progress of that new home being built. So as you go back and visit, we would certainly love to talk with you again and visit and see how well you're doing with the completion of the new home.
Yeah, that would definitely be done. I try to keep up with anyone that have made a contribution or a significant impact to the ministry. I try to keep them updated, and especially for what this fund is going to be used for. Um, at least to see the light at night, shining in that community. I'm sure um, that would help, not just us, but you guys that contributed that, to see the reflection of the impact that you guys have made. So.
Well, certainly, and if you have
Oh,
other,
that would be amazing.
additional needs and what you want to do with your, to build out what you're doing in Haiti, certainly let us know. We will certainly spread it with our community to share out, the impacts that they're making with their donations and with their trading of our cryptocurrency. So we want to share your what you're doing and updates and progress, and help you spread your word so there's a greater awareness of your foundation.
Great. And then that's very important. Being a small organization, it's hard to, uh, especially you don't have any background on marketing or any of those aspects. I just know my heart is heavy for these kids, and that's something that's you know really heavy on my heart, especially being there myself. Spent 4 years on those, 5 years on those streets, and so um, knowing that all these kids have potentials, and uncovering that is what really important. And you know, um, I I know the impact that's gonna make, but sometimes people may think, well, just $4,000 and you think that's gonna make, but yeah, it's gonna make a significant impact because when you hear about places in Haiti burning up because they're using candle to provide light at night, and once those candles burned out, on the piece of wood, the whole place caught in fire, children dying, other people dying, staff dying. Now having that aspect of providing electricity to this fund, would not only put a glow in the community, but also saving lives at the same time and prevent any catastrophic events, down the road. And so um, I don't know how else to thank you all guys, but know that this contribution is gonna make a significant impact, and that any further awareness or any support, continue on in the future would continue to make great impacts. One particular area is our school that we are expanding from K to 6. We have K to 6 right now, and we're expanding from K to 9 grade. And so, any of those that, could be of interest, could help with the education of these children, because, a lot of them, they would come from the streets, at age, we have a child that's, well, not a child, a teenage boy, 17. He's just starting school, just in the first grade at 17. So, understanding me, I started school when I was 12 years old and had the potential to be where I am right now, is what, giving me that boost to know that there are potentials down there that could get to a level where they could be great contributors to society, not just their own countries, but, globally. Because who would have thought that myself spending all that time on the street, starting school at 12 years old, now to end up being a civil and electrical engineers, contributing not just to the United States, but to part of Europe and part of Australia and all these regions. And it's an impact. It may not be felt as much, but to me, I see that as a global impact. And my hope is to transform the lives of these kids where they could make global impacts as well and help the community and help the world. So thank you again for shining that glow on us, Mercyland, and we'll definitely send feedback or pictures or videos and when everything is completed, and keep you on the loop too as what is going on through the ministry. So thank you very much.
You are very welcome.
Yeah, it touches our heart just to hear those stories and what, this is a ripple effect. It starts here, and then with all the children and what you're producing and creating and the changes in their lives, years down the road, it will come back and it's just going to spread, all this goodness around the world. So it's amazing what you're doing. And I get goosebumps and chills just thinking that we can help contribute to this. So thank you so much. And I think Brian's going to get all the we'll get all the details to you and get the money sent over so we can get everything squared away and get those solar panels set up for you.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, exactly.
Well, make sure I'll email you.
All right, so.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. So I was going to say we can do the check in one of two ways. I can actually send you a physical check, or I don't know if you have a PayPal portal or some sort of way to receive funds digitally.
Yeah, there's both aspects. Now, they could do on the website, which is a little easier, but there's a 2.9% processing fee that would be taken out of that. And so the physical check may give us, may extend the fund a little more. I know, it might be, small amount, the small percentage, but knowing that that's the only percentage.
Mm-hmm.
What I'll do
We
for
don't,
you is if I do a digital payment, I will cover the 2.9%. I'll give you a little bump to make sure it covers it.
oh yeah, that would work. That would work. Yeah, and yeah, in that way, I have to send it to the mail, so that would definitely work.
Oh, good. And Emerson, if you're ever curious and you want
Okay.
to have help, I know Brian has a mission to help spread cryptocurrency. So if you ever want to set up a wallet where you can start receiving cryptocurrency for donations, that can be something that we can help help you get educated so you know what to do, and it's just another means that you can start receiving funds that can help your organization as this kind of new aspect grows in financial world. If you're
Yeah,
wanting just another way of channeling in funds, we can also help with that.
yeah, that would be great. That's um, I've heard a lot about the the crypto industry, but I think I'm lacking in as far as like education and knowledge about the whole process. But yeah, definitely would if there's any videos or any way that I could learn more, and I would definitely set up something. You never know what may conspire, what may come down the line after a while. So anything help, as I said, a few cents add up to dollars, and
Mm-hmm.
dollars add up to whatever they add up to, and they make a difference. If
Mm-hmm.
we were waiting for people that would give 5, 10,000, we would never be where we are right now. So what I always say, whatever small the seed, we don't just keep it at the barn. We plant it so it could grow. So whatever we receive, we put it into work,
Mm-hmm.
and we put it into the mission work so that it could produce an impact and make a difference in the world.
Awesome. Well, we will definitely keep in contact and make sure that you get a receipt of your payment, and then stay in contact as you continue on and help build out, finish up this new home for the children. Love to see pictures. I love to see all the faces of the children that you sent already, and the community was super excited with all the work that you've done thus far. So keep spreading the light around the world as you do, and we will continue to support you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. Thanks, Kimmy.
You are
Yes.
very welcome.
All
Take
right. Have a
care.
And
good
thank you for
day.
what you do.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Bye.